I woke up with a shooting pain yesterday.
Oh no.
I think after you hit a certain age, it's like I was sleeping in my bed alone.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened with pillow situation, what was going on. And I woke up and everything was sore and I couldn't.
Weird.
Like even now it hurts to move my neck. And
did you do a different workout or any higher weights or anything?
no, nothing.
Weird.
Nothing. And it was just a weird sleeping position. And and I have a great bone setter in Shanghai who fixes everything. And I have an amazing chiropractor. He's like a spiritual chiropractor.
Love.
In New York. His name is Dr. Elon Bohm, and he's actually like Gwyneth Paltrow's chiro in New York, and he did like Ivana Trump and blah, blah, blah. He's old school. He's like in his 80s. Cool. Yeah. But he's so good. He's so good. And I was like, okay, I need one in LA. So I thought, okay, Gwyneth Paltrow, she has a good bar, right? And so I Googled who is Gwyneth Paltrow's chiropractor in LA. And this guy, Dr. John Amaral, popped out.
John Amaral, I know him.
Oh, do you know him personally?
Yeah.
Can we have him on the pod?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
He's more of he's a body worker. He's an energy worker. He's not a chiropractor. He won't touch your body. There was this super viral video years ago because he works on Julianne Hough and like a handful of these like dancers and athletes, and it looked like Julianne was like having an orgasm. And
oh my God, what's wrong with that?
But it was hilarious because everyone was like, it was so woo-woo.
I'm Sara Jane Ho, and this is Mind Your Manners, where no topic is off limits as we uncover the secrets to feeling at ease in every situation. So anyway, because I was like, well, this is weird, and it's like some weird application form, and you don't know if he gets back to you. I was like, okay, I need an LA chiropractor. So I Googled LA, who's best chiropractor in LA, and I found a place called the LA Chiropractor.
Oh, great.
And Dr. Ben Shamoyle or something, he had like rave reviews. So I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. So I drove over there yesterday, and I'm actually really glad. I think you need something urgent.
Yes.
That's going to make you be like, okay, I need to fix this. And they did my body scans, everything. He had somebody like feel all down my spine, and it was all very professional. Mm-hmm. And then it made me realize, well, I have all these other problems with my issue. Like, for example, my neck is no longer curved. It's actually straight, and it's been that way for quite a few years. A lot of people lose the curve of their neck, by the way.
Whoa. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're looking at computers and this and that. We all. It's like, yeah.
That's interesting.
And so that's something that I've known an issue I've had for at least 10 years I need to fix.
Because you can feel it?
Oh, in the scans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the scans you'll see like, because your neck should be curved like this, right? It should be like a C shape. And then mine's already straight. And it's very common.
Wow.
Another issue I have is, well, I used to be a show jumper. Mm-hmm. And when I competed in the Longy Masters in Beijing over 10 years ago, I fell off my horse and I fell on my tailbone. And actually every day, but I was like 25, 26.
Sure, but still,
again, I was like, I don't need to see anyone for this. But every day for the next 30 days, every time I sneezed, my tailbone would hurt. And it led to an imbalance in my pelvic bone, in my pelvis, which then affected my period.
Whoa.
So my period also became irregular
Whoa.
because of that. And that's what my Shanghai bone setter, Dr. Lee, he figured out for me.
That's crazy. I believe that.
And a little over a year ago, I noticed that I can't do yoga anymore. Because once I get into down dog or other upside down positions, before the end of my yoga session, there are little bruises on my forehead. It's like internal.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it takes like a week for them to fade. So clearly there's some issue with like blood getting up there.
Whoa.
So it was great that, I woke up all funny.
Yeah.
Because then I unloaded all, because, the other stuff, it's like important but not urgent.
Sure. Yeah, you forget about it.
Yeah. And so they're going to put me on a plan. I think I'm going to go like, I'm going to go this Friday, and then I'm going to go twice a week. And the adjustments are apparently like very quick and easy, but yeah, so many people have these problems.
Wow. I would love to see your chiropractor.
Yeah,
I had
just get your scans done.
Yeah, I would love that, because I actually had a chiropractor mess me up pretty badly growing up. I was a gymnast for 15 years, and he over pulled my hip joint or my socket, so I would like pull my groin. It was awful. And I think it really, did something to my pelvis and my pelvic floor because I had a gyno actually tell me that she was like, oh, I think that actually probably disrupted your periods, all the...
Yes.
Very similarly. So
yes.
I've been really scared to go to like an actual chiropractor ever since then.
Okay, I'll give you, I'll give you my guy.
Because I think it's so important.
So really important. And from posture comes everything else. And what was interesting is that they had this diagram on the wall showing every single vertebrae, because they have a name for each of the vertebrae down your spine, and what that correlates to in terms of your kidneys or your stomach.
Very acupuncture.
Yeah, very acupuncture. Yeah. I was like, wow, this is really, really interesting. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's
excited
awesome.
for that. So on the topic of groin and pelvic bone, let's jump in some of these follower questions. How does TCM view frequent nighttime urination?
Oh, good question.
That's such a great question.
I know what she's going to say. She said, I don't drink water consciously a couple hours before bed.
How did you know that?
You told me that.
Yeah. Because I also pee at night.
Me too.
And it's very annoying. It disrupts your REM cycles when you have to wake up and go to the bathroom. And I've been this way since, I think, my 20s.
Wow.
By the way, actually, just a couple of days ago, there was just the other day, I woke up to pee 3 times in one night, which is unheard of.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Usually for me, it's once.
Yeah.
And I didn't even drink a lot more water than usual. So the next day, I go to my acupuncturist, Dr. Kim, and he's in Koreatown in LA, and I'm doing my usual wet cupping on the lower back and, needles in the head, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, Dr. Kim, could you have anything for nighttime urination? And he was like, pee-pee? Nighttime pee-pee? Because we have like some language, barriers.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, nighttime pee-pee. He goes, okay. He's like, will you do your normal regular thing? And then I'll do something to you afterwards. And I was like, okay. So, after an hour, after my whole thing, I kind of forgot about it. I was like getting dressed. And he came back and he's like, okay, lie back down. And he's like, starts like brandishing an acupuncture needle. And I'm like, wait, so I was like, this is for my like nighttime pee-pee situation? He's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, so what, do I lie on my front or my back? He's like, lie down on your back. And he had me pull my underwear down and he stabbed the acupuncture needle into, and I later on read up what point this was. He basically stabbed it 3 times into my pubic bone. And I was like, is this for real?
That's crazy.
It was like 3 inches above my urethra.
Whoa.
Okay. So like, if I weren't bare down there, like it would be in my pubic hair.
I was like,
yes,
I was thinking that.
And I was like, wait, is this for real?
Whoa.
And it was like painful. I was like clutching onto the pillow and like yelping. I was like, ah.
Oh,
and
interesting.
He'd put it in and then he'd like jab it 3 times and pull it out. And he did that a couple times. He did this. It was a wild move. I was like, is this legit or is my acupuncturist trying to feel me up?
Yeah, right. You're like, this is actually insane.
So then I go home and I Google it. And there is an acupuncture point called CV3. And in Chinese, it's called 中极, which means middle pole. And it's on your midline, like it's below the navel, just above your pubic bone. And that helps with frequent urination and incontinence.
That's nuts. Why?
Well, so it says the function is point of bladder. It's the front moo point of bladder, regulates urination, clears damp heat in the bladder, treats frequent urination, incontinence, and UTI type symptoms.
Whoa.
And guess what? The next night.
Oh, yeah, because UTI is like constant. You have to pee all the time.
So the next night, I peed just once, which is normal. And last night, and by the way, I did have water before going to bed. I didn't pee.
No way. Okay, I'm seeing my acupuncturist tonight and I'm going to talk to him about that. That's fascinating.
Right?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this is how TCM views urination problems, okay? It means you have a kidney Qi deficiency. So if you're urinating a lot at night, it means that you have a deficiency in kidney Qi. And it's called 肾气虚 is what we call it in Mandarin, because your kidneys govern water metabolism and bladder control. So if your kidney Qi is weak, it means that your bladder can't hold fluids well, especially at night. How do you know if there's a problem? Well, you're peeing at night, but also if it's a weak stream.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
And if you're tired, if you have a sore lower back, and a lot of people have like tinnitus in their ears. So that means you have weak kidney Qi. And there are herbs for it. So 金锁固金丸 actually helps bladder control. And there's another one called 八味地黄丸, which warms your kidney yang and it reduces nighttime urination. Wow. So I think for a lot of, and it's like usually, elderly people have incontinence, right? But I mean, a lot of young people have nighttime urination.
Yeah.
So it affects a lot of us.
I also bet too, those of you drinking 3 cups of coffee a day, like all that affects the nighttime pee-pee.
For kidney yang, we also say that you want to keep your lower back and your kidneys warm.
Oh, interesting.
And that's what I think about when you're cold, like you're always running to the bathroom to pee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like cold is bad for if you pee a lot.
Fascinating. Yeah. Okay, I have another follow-up question kind of similarly.
Yeah.
I feel like recently I've been waking up, even if I've been so busy lately, I've been working pretty late at night, and then I'll wake up still at like 5 in the morning, like wide awake. And then I'm like, girl, go back to sleep for another 2 hours at least. And I don't know why.
Are you stressed?
Yeah, but not like at an abnormal level. I just have a lot going on. Maybe it's just my brain moving.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting.
Well, what time are you going to bed at night?
Too late. Like midnight.
So it's not like you're going to bed at 10:30 and then waking up at 5.
No, because that would be normal. No. Like, and I'm tired. Like, I'm going to get at bed. Jesus, I can't. I'm going to bed probably at, midnight. Because kind of those late hours, I can get my work done and no one's texting me. So it's not like I'm, getting sufficient sleep. I'm just still waking up pretty alert at 5 and then saying, come on.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I wonder why.
When that happens to me is when I come back from the East Coast. So whenever I come back, because that
your body clocks off.
West Coast, East Coast, the New York, LA time zone is the worst.
It's really hard.
I find the time zone between Asia and the US easier to adjust to than LA, New York, because 3 hours is just enough to like throw you off.
Interesting.
And it's like it seems like it shouldn't be that much, but it's enough to throw you off.
I'm going to give myself my own medicine, actually, because you just made me think of something saying that. I had a doctor on one of my previous shows I produced who she said when you're traveling to always make sure for like at least minimum 3 days in a row, wake up with the sunrise to get to reset your body clock. Yeah. And then at night, make sure you're wearing your like red blockers. So maybe when I'm working at night, I need to wear my red blockers.
For the screen, right?
For the blue
you're also
light.
doing a lot of New York travel.
A ton. So I need to get up and get that. I need to set my body clock because that might be it.
For me, when I travel, I bring melatonin everywhere. And for the first 7 nights of any place I'm in that I'm adjusting to, melatonin when I sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that is it. My body's just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
I said I have to ask Dr. Ho.
What do Chinese women think about deodorant? Do you use it?
Interesting. Since
it's full of harmful chemicals entering the body. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, a lot of deodorants are really bad for you. And when we look at body odor, it comes from the apocrine sweat glands, which are really concentrated in the armpits and the groin. So when you think of smells, it comes from those two areas. Now, here's a fun thing. East Asians carry a variant of a gene that leads to fewer active apocrine glands. Oh. You're talking about like 80 to 95% of East Asians have this variant.
Wow.
Whereas only 5% of Europeans and Africans have this. So compared to Europeans and Africans, like East Asians have basically no body odor. And I'm East Asian.
Oh, lucky.
So I've been very lucky with that regard. But it's also diet focused. And traditional Chinese diets emphasize light, less greasy, less dairy heavy foods. By the way, to American listeners out there, Chinese food in America is not Chinese food in China.
Oh, yeah.
Like somehow it's Chinese
so greasy
food
here
in America has become greasy and fried and this and that. Like that is not the case in China. And Chinese food in China is very, very healthy and clean, like much cleaner. If you eat foods like garlic, onions, red meat, and strong spices, so I'm thinking like Indian cuisine has a lot of this, that will make your body odor stronger. And I've been to India. I can definitely attest to that.
Yeah.
And, but there are parts of China, so northern Chinese, the barbarians.
Yeah. I'm learning.
So it's like Beijing and north, so Tianjin and all those northern cities. They actually do eat these heavy cuisines.
Wow, okay.
They eat a lot of spices. They also drink a lot of garlic. If you go up to northern China, like if you go to common areas or take the trains there, people's breath smells really bad.
Wow.
But they also have more body odor. And you'll know when you go into taxis.
Oh, yeah, and you can smell it.
You can
Whoa, that's
smell
interesting.
It. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. In TCM, we say that body odor comes from damp heat or stagnant qi and blood. And if digestion and fluid metabolism are balanced, then odor is reduced. By the way, Chinese people are also just very hygienic.
Yeah.
There's a reason like why guys love to date Asian women.
I believe that though. Yeah, I feel like very clean.
Yeah.
It's rare to see like a Chinese woman not like just
clean.
Always put together clean. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Like you
know,
seem always clean. But yeah, that makes sense.
we're like really big into, we shower like twice a day, morning and night.
Really?
Usually at night.
And that helps you sleep more or better.
Asians shower before bedtime and Americans shower when they wake up in the morning.
Yep. I do for my hair. I can't shower at night because my hair.
Yeah, same. So if I know my hair needs to look good tomorrow, like
Yes.
this morning I showered,
Yes.
so I could blow dry my
Yeah,
hair.
exactly.
But then I shower twice a day.
Wow.
Because in Asian cultures, and also because a lot of Asian countries are developed countries in terms of like it's more dusty outside or like, this or that.
That makes sense.
And
you wash off the day.
And we go to the wet market and this and that, right? So we're very focused on keeping like bedding clean. We wear slippers in the home.
Same.
Right. So we're like extremely, I would argue Chinese people are way more hygienic than Americans.
Yeah, I believe that. Oh, I believe that for sure.
And we even
I feel like American people are not hygienic.
Not really. No. And in TCM, we have a lot of herbal washes that have been used for, hundreds if not thousands of years for clearing heat and dampness, which keeps odor minimal. So that means chrysanthemum water or mugwort in the water as you bathe.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up.
So to answer this follower's question, I actually don't use deodorant unless it's very humid and hot in the summertime and I'm going to the gym, like Barry's boot camp, and the bicycles are put so close together.
Sure.
Then I use our Antivorta Intimate Spray. I've noticed this summer a lot of people were looking for a clean deodorant. And I'm just going to say right now, my feminine care brand, our Intimate Spray, which can be used both in the vulva area and also under your armpits and over your whole body, is one of the cleanest deodorants you can use out there.
I love that. Yeah, I don't feel like clean deodorants work, so I would go for that over any.
And
they also have weird smells, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, they have weird
smells. And your stuff smells amazing.
Or they leave like some like white chalky thing.
Yes. Weird residue,
or they block your pores because they're antiperspirant.
Yep.
We're none of that stuff. We're clear. It once you spray, you just have to fan it dry, and you wouldn't even tell. Like it's still. In fact, it's also very hydrating at the same time as like helping with removing odor.
I'm gonna try that.
So yeah, people love using our Intimate Spray as a underarm deodorant.
Amazing.
Is there a TCM version of Ozempic to suppress appetite and cravings? No.
No.
There is no TCM equivalent of a GLP-1 or a semaglutide. In TCM, we say that excess appetite or cravings is due to stomach heat or liver qi stagnation because that drives your urge to eat. And if it's compulsive or emotional eating, it's because of spleen qi deficiency, and that leads to you're not feeling full, which also leads to cravings. A great TCM herb is he ye, which is lotus leaf, and that reduces cravings.
Whoa.
And cassia seeds are a mild laxative. So Chinese people will eat those to, just clear out the digestion.
Cassia seeds?
Yeah, cassia seeds.
Will you ever, okay, another personal question. When I travel so much, my movement is not great.
Same.
Do that?
No, so for me, I just drink more hot water.
Okay.
But same, like you're always gonna be a little bit more clogged because your body's tense. Your body's not as relaxed as you are at home. And you'll notice
your body feels unsafe almost because it's like, it's the worst. Okay, hot water. Okay.
Yep. And foods that Chinese people like to eat to suppress appetite and cravings are bitter melon, that's 苦瓜, mung beans, and barley, which is 薏苡仁. So the barley water I told you about?
Yeah.
It's actually a great dietary drink.
Oh, wow.
Because it suppresses appetite.
Great.
And
isn't it super bitter? Or did I
no,
make that
it's
up?
actually not.
Oh, okay.
Barley water is not, because we boil it. Well, we put it in hot water, and it's almost kind of sweet, actually.
Interesting.
The other thing is that so in Chinese culture, we say that drinking hot liquids makes you feel full.
I was going to say drink water before, like drink an extra cup of water, because usually you're dehydrated if you're craving.
But also to make it hot, not cold.
Smart.
So hot water, hot soups, these fill you
up more than a cold.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why a broth will make you feel more full than like an iced tonic water.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've been struggling with eczema for 3 years. Do you have any tips and suggestions that can help improve it? So, eczema, just like other skin rashes or breakouts, is a form of too much heat. And we've actually discussed this in a previous episode before. But essentially, avoid alcohol, avoid shellfish, avoid smoking, avoid any food that causes inflammation, really.
Spicy, greasy.
Exactly. And by the way, a lot of our customers who have eczema like to use our anti-water hydrating wash.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's cooling.
It's cooling, and it's got 微消毒饮 in it, which is a 1,800-year-old TCM herbal formula that helps clear toxins from the skin.
Wow.
It was originally a skin medicine for wound healing.
Wow.
And so we took that as our base formula for anti-vorta.
Oh, that's amazing.
And even though, we didn't go out and like do the clinical trials and claims for eczema or for acne, if you go onto Google and search it, you'll find some on your own.
That's awesome.
And we targeted this just for intimate care, right? But our customers leave reviews on our website saying that they have sensitive skin issues, and that the wash works for them.
I love that. Well, yeah, you should be doing whatever you're doing down here. You should be able to use it everywhere, right?
Yeah, because you know what? The most sensitive area is your vulva area. So if it's safe for your vulva, it's safe for rest of your body.
One thing that I do for when my eczema gets bad, I think it's very an internal job. But blue tansy, I don't know if you've heard of blue tansy. It's I don't know exactly if it's a leaf, if it's what, but they make like blue tansy balm. A couple companies do, and it's really cooling and very healing. So I'll put that on.
So it's also a herb.
Yeah, and but it's like May Lindstrom has a beautiful blue tansy balm. There's a couple of other companies that do like oils of it, and it really calms the eczema.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot tip, blue tansy.
Yeah, try
blue
that.
tansy and anti-vorta.
Okay, next question. How to dispose of old mirrors at home with regards to feng shui? So in feng shui, mirrors are actually very powerful because of the ability to reflect and redirect energy, and which means qi, right? So old, broken, or unused mirrors are thought to hold stagnant or negative energy. So even when you dispose of mirrors, you should be very intentional and careful about it. As a general rule, never keep broken or cracked mirrors in the home, because that brings disharmony. So you should just have it removed. And then the second thing is that when we dispose of mirrors in China, we actually cover them first. And we like to use a red cloth because that is auspicious. So red is auspicious because that neutralizes the energy, or we use a black cloth because that absorbs and it grounds it.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. I like that. That makes sense about the cracked mirror. Bad juju.
Yeah. And then afterwards, we like to clean the area before, and usually we do that with salt water or incense smoke. So we have like a little incense stick.
Yep.
And then you hang on your new mirror.
Love.
Yeah.
Now every time I'm in my bedroom that has mirrors facing opposite of my bed, I think of you, and I'm like, this is not good.
That's right. I mean,
but all the apartments, it's so annoying.
That's
have it.
Feng Shui 101. Never have a mirror reflecting onto the bed, because it means a third party will interfere in your relationship.
Bad. I actually looked at a new apartment the other day, and there was no mirrors in the bedroom, and I said, Sara Jane would approve of this.
And if, let's say, you have a closet where it's the doors and mirrors,
what mine are.
just use wallpaper stick-on. There are some very nice wallpapers, like sticky wallpapers.
Smart.
And you can just stick that on. You also don't want mirrors looking out onto a window, because any good energy that's coming into it, it just reflects it back out.
What?
So never have a mirror that faces out of a window.
Wow. Well, my room has that too.
And you also never want a mirror that reflects out of the front door.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because that can also bounce good energy away.
Fascinating.
Yeah, yeah. Mirror 101.
Mirror 101, Feng Shui 101. Another plug for your, what's his name? Tan.
Oh, yeah, Clifford Tan.
Clifford Tan.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in Feng Shui, check out one of the earlier episodes with Clifford Tan, T-A-N.
He's so funny.
He's so fun.
He is. You guys had a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right, guys, that is it for today. Keep the questions coming. I see you, I hear you, I will answer you. Check out the YouTube channel to see the full episode. And if you want to support the show, please leave a rating and a review. It'll help new listeners discover us.
And share it with a friend.
Share with a friend. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Your Manners. This is your host and etiquette life guide, Sara Jane Ho. And remember, no matter what life throws at you, with me in your ear, you got this.